going to take over.
Actually, there's nightclubs that do that.
Crazy people.
Well, we're into it here now, and this is going into Navi's map pick, but it's not necessarily a bad map for Cloud9 by any means, and we're well into the pistol round here now. 1-for-1 trade to start it off. Rush being knocked out, but so is Edward. Tarek is going to look for a little bit more to try and work off of here as well, but things will slow down for Navi after they go 1-for-1 and brought down to 4 players total. They still have to wait for the other 2 guys in the back box salls to get into position and ladder before they can fully execute. That is what this lead-up is going to lead into here in just a second.
So it looks like Navi's going to probably throw a smoke for the Z. And where's the other one going to go?
That's Train Cross.
Train Cross and Z Cross?
Yeah.
But Tarek decides to fall out. And
all right.
What a shot by Tarek. Gets the bomb. And now it's a 4-on-3 in favor of Cloud9. Automatic pretty low. Looking for a push.
That's the bomb. And now C's is going to be eliminated by Tarek as well. Beautiful stuff from Tarek in this pistol run, regardless of the outcome of it. And now, oh no, not this again. Simple on a flank, they see it, but the automatic's already low. Thankfully, this time, it's a quick trade from Stewie. And Cloud9 will start off with the pistol round advantage on CT side.
I think that Z smoke was a little off. It'd be better if it was...
If it covered the span between Z and the
gap,
train.
Yeah, so instead of being inside Z, there's a way you could throw a smoke. Nice shot there. Kind of goofed him. I don't know. But anyways, it's a lot better to have that little extra cover. So, as you see, Tarek had that paired away on the person with the bomb. It would have prevented it if there was a smoke there.
Well, Cloud9 get the advantage, and now Navi will end up with this 4 spy. Bit of an interesting composition for the 4 spy, as they end up with a CZ's, a Deagle, and 2 scouts to play off of here. They're going to spread their players out, and you're essentially just a default here to play into in this round, and they're just going to see if they can get any kills. If anything sticks, they'll execute upon it. If not, whatever, it's the second round.
This is true, and we've seen a lot of 4 spies this tournament after the pistol. I feel like if they nerf to CZ, people stop buying pistol armor after the first round. That's my guess. That's my theory. So I'm knocking on fake wood over here.
You're calling out the ghosts.
I'm calling it out right now.
That statement.
I want to see the meta change, Blue.
Yeah.
Saving on the second round. Oh no.
Just head over to Valve. Tell them your thoughts.
Why would you want to save on the second round?
Well, we got quite a few kills coming out from Cloud9 here, and it looks like they're going to be able to control this this anti-eco relatively easily. As Navi, unfortunately, has not gotten anything going. It's just left down to Edward, who is stuck inside of the locker rooms now with not a whole lot to work off of. He's probably going to fall back into T-spawn. Maybe try to look for kills down the long haul leading up to Ivy, and if not, again, like I said, the round's pretty much over anyway. Cloud9, they're going to go up 2-0 to start off, and that means they should probably get an easy third round, too, following this one up.
Edward's going to try to do as much damage as possible, try to lurk out this middle.
And now he's going to push himself inside. T-Con wrapping out. That's where they're waiting for him. Just walks into his death. A slow walk, one might say. And Rush will take him down, hurting himself. I think 3 kills he gets on that round. 2 or 3 kills he gets on that round. Now we got at least 2. And now comes the easy part. Navi.
The hardest round of CS is over.
That's it, yeah.
Now it's good. Let's get some no armor, no pistols.
As soon as they killed Edward there, the entire Cloud9 rushes.
Yes, finally,
good thing, guys.
And now we're going to see
we got through it.
Stewie's going to be aggressive. Eco, why not? Kills, pad stats. Let's go.
Might as well.
Might as well, right?
Well, it's a big stack from Navi in the back box halls here, which means there may be an opportunity for quite a few players to stat pad themselves, specifically Skadoodle. Sim and Stewie will be playing to the inside area here, but it looks like it's mainly going to come from upper, actually. The nade, pretty well positioned, as you can see there. Stewie already up with 2 kills himself. Skadoodle chimes in for 1 finally. Stewie steals that one right out of Skadoodle's hands, but the round, that's it. The round's over. There's no way Zeus is going to come back from that in a 1v5.
And then he does. No, impossible.
No.
The automatic's too smart.
I can see the future.
You can? Oh.
Yeah, I knew that. I could see 3 seconds into the future.
That's still pretty impressive. Well, I guess that can't really help you with anything.
No, see, it's
other than surviving maybe death-defying situations. Don't cross the street, Blue.
I mean, if it's a big street, it's not going to help you because it's only 3 seconds.
But that 3 seconds could allow you to dodge a little quicker.
Yeah, maybe. So maybe I may only I get paralyzed in the legs instead of.
Blue, if you practice jumping at least 8 to 10 feet, you know, standing still, I think you can do it.
Okay. So, as we move on from the discussion of useless superpowers, we get into the first gun round here, where Navi has come out swinging this time. They're able to get themselves the first kill. It's at a bit of a heavy cost, though. Edward ends up down at 3 HP as a result of it. Now, they're going to do this upper execute again. This time with guns, though. Tarek does not expect this at all. He's going to run Hytale out of here. Goes to upper. They don't see him, but they should know he's back tanker now. Problem is he's in a really bad spot, so Flamey's just going to spam him down from range. And this is not good for Cloud9 in the first gun round. Skadoodle should see the player jumping down from upper. There's still one more sitting up there, too. Despite this, though, Navi very, very slow in the lead to the plant. They've only just now gone for it, so Cloud9 had so much time to retake here. And they know it as well, so they're going to play this ultra slowly here. Skadoodle looking for his shot, but he can't find it. Simple outmaneuvers him. Takes down Skadoodle, leaving only Automatic and Rush in play. And Automatic has missed the push from Simple going all the way to the back here, so if Automatic's not careful, Simple is going to take him down for the flank, but no, he spins around. Seas did take down his teammate, though, so he's got to be very careful. Automatic trying to line up another kill, but I believe he runs out of ammo on the Famas. He'll push forward, sees one in the open, misses that chance, tries to go in on Seized, but Seized will win out. And Navi will finally put up their first round on the board here in the first gun round.
Impressive that Edwards surviving the entire round with 3 HP at the start. Automatic, nice try taking out Flamey and Simple, but it was just too little as Navi wins the round, gets the first on the board, and now this is do or die. Well, not do or die, but it's a very important round, Blue. As you can see, whoever wins this round, the other team will have to save and just kind of wait for the next gun round.
I think every round's an important round.
That's the Blue I wanted to see. You know what? You understand. Every round is an important round. I was testing you, Blue, and you passed. You passed with flying colors.
So it's just gonna be Automatic. Waiting outside. I mean, in theory, right? You could win like a full eco with just Glocks.
You never know in this game.
It would be. The enemy team would probably just quit CS at that point, but
that's the magic of Counter-Strike, is that anything is possible, Blue. It's
yeah.
not like other games where, well, I'm up $6,000, you're not going to win. Any team fight, not going to name the game. But you guys know what I'm talking about.
It's a good thing you said dollars instead of like gold or something like that.
Microtransactions.
That would have been. Well, we have those too. Hold on now.
Oh, okay.
Simple's gonna find Tarek early on here. He's going to be able to take him down. Flamey with the second pickup as well. It does seem like Navi kind of tearing their way through this round here at all. There's no defense being put up really at all by Cloud9, unfortunately. And now Skadoodle left in the mix, but not for very long. He gets one additional kill on Zeus. But then Navi rack up their second. There's one away from the tie now, and this should be an eco from Cloud9, so it should not be that difficult to get that third round.
Yeah, save. If save this round, they can buy next round. Pretty sure. I think they have around 2,000. So next round they're gonna get about 2,400. So that's enough for rifles, utility, a kit, mix and match. See what happens. Rush though has a little extra money, I believe, so that's why I went with the pistol armor. The magic number after 2 rounds lost is 2,000. That's like the basic rule of thumb.
Yeah. Ooh, that would have been sick if it hit. Had some dirty flicks today. That's a pretty nice one there against Tarek. Looking for another. Oh, it's through the wall, so not a full kill there. That's going to be Stewie hightailing it the heck out of there. He'll run back over to the bomb train. And besides this, it's just an all-outside setup here for Cloud9. Just trying to defend to the best of their capability. But with this kind of gunpowder, it's not going to be so easy. If they can get a few kills, they'll probably be happy with the result of this round. There's one right there. Maybe a few more. Come on, let's see it. We've got Skadoodle flanking up Olaf. That's not going to actually lead to much. But Rush gets a second kill. Taking down Simple. Now the last man, or one of the last men standing, is going to get forced outside of the ladder room. Zeus will be the one to claim the frag. Just Automatic now. Easily a little USP. They know where he's at. Come on, Edward. Can hit it. No, never mind. Sees to come belly up.
It's all right. He just wants to stay alive. He doesn't want to risk it. He doesn't need to. Just scaring them a little bit, you know? He's scaring them into the bait of Seized.
Push him into the trap.
Push him in the trap. That's what you got to do. You got to lure them. Lure.
Light the fire.
Light the fire right under. I like that, Blue.
Caught yourself there. I like that.
Yeah, I like that. You're learning, Blue. Every day you learn.
You just have me spouting random like metaphors now.
Yes.
So it is going to be another split from Navi. Pretty much just a default again here. no rushes or anything aggressive early on to try and take control across the map. It's actually very passive from Navi. Same can be said for Cloud9, though, as they just hold into a relatively standard CT setup themselves, keeping Stewie up front by the bomb train. They do have the extra man inside right from the get-go on the round here. Usually that guy's going to be like inside of Z, posted up, ready to rotate at a moment's notice, but they have him here right from the beginning of it. So Cloud9 still a little bit unsure about which site Navi's going to be preferring here, and they don't feel confident enough to keep Skadoodle outside of the site.
Yeah, it's always good to play it safe, especially, you know, it's okay to retake. It's okay to get some kills, fall back, wait for your team, reassess, you know, re-aggress.
Now, again, nothing. Not a whole lot happening here for Navi just yet. Still trying to get themselves together and line up for the execute here. It's a little bit messy, but finally Seized works his way out from Ivy there. He's able to get the kill onto Automatic. However, it's a short-lived victory for Seized. Rush, you can see they're quickly trading him out. This is all to distract for the interplay, though, as Edward is going to quickly swing in, taking control here. We've got Zeus wrapping back down through the ramp as well to buy their real estate that's needed to get this bomb planted. However, in terms of actual site control, they're doing a really poor job right now. Cloud9 is quickly pushing it against them here as they find Simple behind the bomb train. They know he's got the op right there. Massive damage being done, but Simple holds on, getting this one kill. Skadoodle getting pegged from the other side, too. He's got to be a little bit careful. As Skadoodle finds a kill, Edward trades. They don't have a molly to stop a defuse, but Edward can still swing back out. Where's the support system at? This is falling apart here, and they're running low on time. Rush, though, lines up that shot against Edward, but this is a full 10-second defuse. He should still have the time to get it, though, easily enough time. And Cloud9 are once again going to be able to push into the lead as Rush ends this round with a massive 4K. Oh, well, we have an audience. I didn't realize that. Hello there.
Hi, how's it going? It was very nice retake. Rush just hitting a lot of kills. Obviously, having 4 kills is a big plus. Navi, though, they looked a little confused on that post plant. We had like 2-3 people by that lower ramp bomb train area, and it's generally a spot you do not want to be because a lot of the utility, a lot of flashes, a lot of just attention goes behind that pop dog bomb train area from the start.
Stewie hears the footsteps, so he's going to make the quick switch over. Knows he doesn't have enough time for the nade. The up will do. Fortunately, though, Flamey just going to come out busting right there. Destroys Stewie. Simple also able to pick up a kill against Tarek, so quickly evens it back down into another 3v3. But there is a flank coming in from ladder room, but it's not going to be so easy to execute upon. I believe that Navi have kept someone right up on top of ladder room. Yeah, Seized is sitting up top, so if Automatic tries to push that, he's 99% of the time going to die there.
Yeah, most likely. I think Automatic heard him run away, and that enables him to flank behind him. And now Seized might be in trouble here. He's about to get flanked by Automatic.
Skadoodle trying to distract at the very least. It gives Simple back into the open lane. Automatic, great transfer. They still have to deal with Seized, though, and the CTs do not have a smoke to counter the molly. Actually, did they just throw it? It looks like a nade will kill him, and it looks like they did throw the smoke down, so I misread that. They did have... Oh, no, they killed him, so he has to run away. Skadoodle's not going to have time to defuse that, and Navi will win out the round, actually.
Wow.
Didn't realize that he went down. Looks like he got that kill just in time.
It's close. That nade, that Molotov and nade at the end was very good job on being able to have that. And usually when, you know, you're playing the post plant, there's not a lot of situations where you have a nade, a Molotov for the utility. You're using that at the beginning, the middle round to get in the position. So very good patience on holding on to that. Or picking it up from a dead body.
Yeah. And after losing that round, obviously you could see the smoke actually was tossed onto the ground there towards the end of that replay. So they did have it down, but still, the kill goes through. It does not leave Skadoodle enough time to go all the way up to the site and win it out. So that's going to put Cloud9 into a bad situation as they win one, get reset. They're now dealing with those consequences, as you can see here, onto a full eco. Everyone except Skadoodle. Navi, as a result of that, is going to have a much easier time pushing their way through this round.
You see Edwards going to be watching the flank. Cloud9, they just want to save the AWP, as you have 2 people kind of being the bodyguards for Skadoodle up here in this top ramp.
All right.
Skadoodle's Whitney Houston.
Why'd you pick that out of all the people you could pick?
Remember the movie Bodyguard? Kevin Costner, Whitney Houston?
No, I don't think I've ever seen it.
It's an old one. It's a classic,
yeah,
90s.
Sorry.
You guys were probably, what, like 5 years old back then? 2?
What point in the 90s?
I don't know, like 91, 90.
I wasn't alive.
You weren't alive? How old am I?
I don't know. How old are you?
I don't know.
You know that.
I don't think I want to answer that right now.
I was born in 95.
Oh, you're youngin'.
22.
I mean, I knew that you were young.
Yeah.
It just, every time you say it, though, it surprises me.
It's
every single time.
It cuts you.
It just, it's like, wow.
It's all right.
People keep getting born.
I keep seeing how old, like, all these, like, new players are today, and I'm like, man, I'm getting up there now, too.
There you go.
Start to feel it.
You start to feel it. You wake up with headaches now. You don't know what's happening. What's happening on the news? I don't know.
Well, a lot of things happen. Let's not get into that, though.
Just stay away from that.
Yeah. As Automatic's going to push himself over inside of ladder room. Hold the aggressive position there. And oh, Simple almost had the shot lined up. Just a little bit off the mark there. In fact, no, didn't connect. Just saw Rush losing 6 HP. Then I realized he's playing outside.
Tis is.
What?
What? Tis? I said tis is, but that's what tis is.
I have no clue what you're saying right now.
Just accept it, Blue. You don't have to know.
So
just accept it, okay?
So Cloud9 still focusing most of their players on the outside bomb site right now. And for Navi, I mean, the thing is, right, Navi's had 2-3 rounds in a row where their initial hit towards inner has gone really well. It's just been, you know, the after plan's been kind of hit or miss so far. So no reason for them to not do it again, considering how well the actual executions have gone. And it looks like this is going to be the case as they line up. 3, maybe 4 players going down ramp and 1 from upper. Stewie gets blinded first off too, which is even better. They don't have anyone in this site. It's just Stewie. So Stewie chooses not to contest it until they peek in. But even when they do, C's is still ready for the fight, takes him down. And that's already a bad sign for Cloud9.
See Scott's trying to get out of the Z, but C's with this smoke placement is able to see him if he crosses. And so this is looking good for Cloud9, but Tarek gets a kill on Flame. He evens it up to a 4-on-4.
Scott doesn't realize that he's being pushed by C's. No, he doesn't. Thankfully, Rush is there for a pretty quick trade. Be careful of this mid lane, too. Also getting pushed. That's Simple again, causing these problems for these guys. He's going to push forward here. Tarek getting 1. Tarek also almost killing his teammate there, but then Edward takes him down. And Tarek, what are you doing? Just sits on the defuse. I would have thought for sure he would have spotted Zeus there, but no, apparently not. Navi pick up a 6th now, and they get to push their lead forward.
And so that round is a good example of an experienced IGL from Zeus. As you mentioned earlier, a lot earlier, that Navi's been hitting inside a lot this match, and it's been working. So C9 stacked 4 outside thinking, well, they hit inside these many rounds, they probably have to come outside one of these rounds, right? But instead, Zeus did the opposite of what the adjustment was and said, let's go inside again. So it's that 3rd level, Blue. 3rd level. He's on 3rd level.
What level is Cloud9 at?
Right now, they're in about 1.5. It's close. I can't hurt him.
Gotcha. Well, this round's not going to be very close since Cloud9 are in a full eco. Very much. Oh, okay. There's an equal kill. It's not going to last long, though. Stewie, however, swinging out. Gets the headshot on Zeus. At the very least, they're making it expensive for Navi here. Dropping 2, maybe 3 players. Oh, so close for Rush. However, fails right at the end of it as his opponent gets behind coverage. And now Stewie tries to swing out. Simple's ready for that, though. Gets the quick opshot to take him down and the follow-up to eliminate Rush and win the round.
Simple does not miss. It feels like he never misses. Every shot he takes, it hits.
He missed a couple times in this matchup.
I don't know. Prove it, Blue.
Earlier on, when Cloud9 were winning, he was whiffing quite a bit, actually.
Yeah. Seems like...
Now he's not, as Cloud9 do call for what I believe is their first tactical pause here.
Wait, is it tact or tech? Tactical.
There's your answer right on the screen.
There you go. You never know. Someone might accidentally kick their keyboard, get a free time out of it.
Well, this is on LAN, so.
Oh, yeah. Well, I could still accidentally kick my keyboard.
Yeah, but what are you going to do? You're not allowed to talk.
Well, you know what, Blue?
Sit there
That's
staring
why
at each other, hand signals.
Listen, if I'm at a pro level, I'm going to have hand signals. I'm going to be...
That would be...
I'll be itching my eyebrow. That means... Hey guys, let's go A.
That'd be the next level way to like find a loophole in the ruling if one team just had everybody learn sign language.
Hey.
Because then they're technically not breaking the rules.
Technically they're not.
As far as I know, it only says they can't talk. So
there you go. See?
There you go.
You're on a whole nother level, Blue. That's why you should be a coach. Coach teams to victory. Teach them sign language, Blue.
I feel like teaching 5 people, you know, like American Sign Language might be a bit of a task, though.
You know what? It's a good team bonding experience.
I suppose.
So I don't have to hear your voice. I just have to see it.
You have to deal with the awkwardness of sitting in a line, so one guy's gonna have to like raise his hand over 2 other people and things like that. You know, it gets messy. So.
You have to come around that, you know.
So into the next gun round here. Cloud9 get themselves the double op setup.
And look at this. I wonder. I kind of think the setup by Na'Vi, they're able to either go inside or down ladder, but it looks like they're just going to walk back to inside. So as you see, C9 does have 2 people inside after successful inside takes by Na'Vi. And it looks like it's going to be an outside execute with smokes, which is going to work because they're playing behind passively outside, Cloud9 that is.
And Stu waits here now. Trying to see if he can spot anything, but the smoke is nice and flush. It does prevent any vision unless someone from Na'Vi jumps, which I don't think is going to happen. Rush strikes first, quickly falls back behind the safety of the bomb train. We do see 1 trade from Edward, but Stewie chimes back in right after that. So Na'Vi are in a bit of a tough spot right now because they've lost their smokes here too. So they don't have the safety to push forward on anymore. Just falling down. Skadoodle, it seems like he has an open and shut case shot right there, but not the case. Rush will finally go down, but then when Skadoodle re-peeks, he's able to hit another shot. Just leaves Flamey alive, and obviously, as you can see from the timer, he does not have a whole lot of it left to work with here, so he's going to fall back into the corner, save this AK for the next round, and finally let Cloud9 pick up another one. It seems the pause at least did some work here, as finally Cloud9 will be back on the board.
I think Na'Vi missed a smoke on that outside execute. You saw 1 smoke on the right of train, I believe 1 in the middle of it, but there's no smoke on the left side of the bomb train, and so Tarek, it's got an easy kill. I mean, there's no smoke there, so why not? You gotta hit your smokes when it matters, Blue.
And on the topic of why not triple ops? Because apparently that's something Cloud9 wants to do here, and it's going to start off well. Automatic pushes in. They've got Rush, one of the 2 players with a rifle here to support Automatic a little bit. He's going to be ready to flick. Oh, that one looked like a miss too, but apparently it hits. Takes down Simple. Zeus waits outside. He's going to try to trade this with the op in hand. There's no safe path for Zeus to push. They'll use the molly, but surprise! Rush was waiting there the whole time for you.
I
and
like
Tarek
it.
shuts it down. Not a single point of damage taken by Cloud9 in that round.
It's the
very well done.
It's a triple op setup, and now that Na'Vi should know that there's at least 2 ops, but I don't think they know that there's 3 ops.
The thing is, the third one is where it gets questionable.
Yeah.
To a certain degree. It's when you start dealing with, you know, to a certain degree, they have like some diminishing returns on the amount of ops you have on your team.
But look at this, as you see Cloud9 smartly gets rid of that 3rd one. I don't know if that was an accident.
I think it was probably an accident, to be honest.
Or just a one-time thing. But you know what, I'm okay with it. I like a little different strategy here and there.
They didn't even need to use the 3rd one anyway, so. Just worked out.
I think it's too risky at this point, because if you have a double op, you know it. They might just do a smoke execute, and 3 ops is even worse than 2 ops on a retake.
Double op in an auto.
Oh.
That's a different story.
That's
a whole different class of weaponry there. That's a whole different button on the scroll wheel. But Zeus, he's going to start this one off with a kill for Na'Vi as they move in here now. Automatic looks for one off the top of his head. At the very least, we'll get the intel over to Rush. Rush sees the shadow of Flamey too. Just can't get an angle to actually hit his body. Stewie goes in, gets 1 kill, goes down afterwards. Automatic missing another shot. Now Simple pushes forward, gets 2 on his own. It's all on Skadoodle now. All of a sudden, Na'Vi takes complete control of the round. Whereas previously Cloud9 were seeming to get themselves back into the heat of things. Skadoodle gets up to the bomb, tags onto it, sees them peeking. 1 shot there. He's got the full 10-second defuse money. No, he lost the bomb. He wanted to stick it seems like. But Simple will take him down and end up with a 3K on the round, putting Na'Vi up to 8 as we head into the final round of the half.
Yeah, it's kind of like a weird force buy from Na'Vi. They had a couple pistols and I think only 2 AKs that round. And Simple though coming in huge with that flank in the eye, getting 2 people. Cloud9 though looked a little confused on that outside hold. Just their formation's not as tight as it should be, you know.
Yeah.
You know, Blue?
I know.
I'm glad you know.
Well, after their interesting buying strat leads to another round loss, Cloud9 will end up on this force buy for the final round. 2 umps, a single rifle on Rush. They still have an op on Skadoodle. But everyone on Cloud9 will be very spread out here. There's not really like one central setup that they've tried to go for. They've got guys in ladder room, they've got a guy outside watching the A side, a guy on Ivy, guys pushing up, you know, back box halls there. Skadoodle gets the kill on Edward. So they're all over the place, but for now it's working okay. I'm not going to judge it just yet, just relying a lot on the individualistics of the game right now. Stewie's going to push forward up to E-Box. Now it's starting to form up a little bit better towards an outer play as they expect Navi to follow through and come out T-Con. They're right to assume that. But we will see if Navi's going to be able to make it work regardless as they get ready to go in for entries here. Rush will have to get ready to defend over here towards Ivy. Sees his opponent through the flames, takes him down. Down will go Seized. And the CT is continuing to push inside, but little do they know, they completely missed it apparently. Just this push outside of T-Con. It looked like, you know, we were looking at their perspectives 10 seconds ago. They're watching for this, but then somehow they end up inside of ladder room. So it's very confusing how this all transpires. But ultimately, Navi just going to walk up onto the A site. They'll get a plant. There's really good positions for Cloud9 to retake off of. There we go, 1-for-1 trade by Stewie. His ticket back out to the site after he loses Tarek, but the problem is Simple also takes down Skadoodle. However, Automatic goes in, but a great response from Simple keeps Navi in the round. They haven't planted the bomb, however, so Simple has to force it right now. Gets that down onto the ground, but it buys Stewie a lot more time to push forward. He fires out though, so now Simple knows where he is. And Stewie has just given away a big advantage in this fight. He's got a great flash to blind Simple temporarily. It won't have him in the open, though. And he responds one of his own. It's behind his opponent, but oh, there you go. It's Stewie to win it out, and he survives it with 1 HP. Simple actually hit his shot, but he hit it through the train, so it doesn't completely kill Stewie. He stays alive by the grace of a pixel of bad positioning there from Simple, and as such, Stewie will clutch it out, bringing Cloud9 back up to 7. It's been a very, very close half so far, ladies and gentlemen. You're not going to want to miss the second one. Stick with us, and we'll be right back.
ESL 1 New York is brought to you in part by Intel, Logitech G, Republic of Gamers, GoDaddy, and StubHub.
Welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen, to ESL 1 New York. We are in our final match of this group here now, and it's Cloud9 taking on Navi. Cloud9 did win the first map back over on Mirage. That was their own map pick. And now they're on a Navi's map pick, which is here on Train. We're starting off the second half where Cloud9 did win the 15th round and an absolutely intense 1v1 clutch that Stewie just barely won.
Just like the first map, it's very close. First half, we'll see if Cloud9 can take pistol and run away with this.
They are on T-side though, and again, I'm a little bit worried for Cloud9 on this map as they've continued to play it, but they haven't had a whole lot of time to sit down and figure out their strats so much on this map, so it is going to be a little bit basic, and that's where Zeus comes in. That's where he can read into it, but the pistol, obviously, for the most part, is going to be all aim here, and as they started off, Stewie and Automatic both push their ways in, but Simple's working on this flank right now. He's going to go up. He is able to deny the plant, but quickly trades back. 3 more kills are found for Cloud9 there, and they do indeed win the pistol. They go 2-0 on this map.
That pistol's pretty similar to the old Astralis strat. Kerrigan, I remember, because my open team used that exact same strat with the Molotov and smoke behind the green train and just send 3 people down ladder. So, yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's a great way to qualify your strat.
I know.
My open team used that.
My open team used that. We're so good and cultured.
So Simple's gonna sit back behind. Oh,
Okay, Simples. You guys got knifed by his teammate. That just kind of irks you just a little bit.
clearly shouldn't have stood in front of him.
Who knifed him? Do you know?
It was Stewie, I think.
On Simple?
No, Skadoodle got knifed.
What? Simple? Oh, he got naded then.
Yeah, because they're T-side. They were in T-con.
I'm just in the zone, man.
You're out of the zone more.
I'm focused on the
You gotta get back into the zone.
strategery, all right? I'm just looking at the mini-maps, how they maneuver and dance.
If only they could see your hands right now.
They're dancing right now.
Well, Stewie is going to be able to find Edward here. And now Simple wraps back over. He's going to try to play close-up ramp. Oh, Flamey's here too. Didn't even see that. But C's gets a trade kill. Finds that. Actually, he got the bomb down too. I just realized that C's was upper. So they had 3 people inner already. This was a great setup from Navi. Great read, and even had the smoke to toss back in. Cloud9 looked kind of lost now after that. Whereas they could have simply just pushed back in with the smoke in the way. That's not necessarily an option anymore. They do not have a whole lot of extra time to play with here. The T's toss in their own smoke. Cloud9 are getting pinched on here too as Zeus comes in on the flank. Simple is able to adjust in time to get one more kill, 1 for 1 there. C's pushing in with the rifle, gets an additional pickup. Now it's a +1 man advantage, and Skadoodle is alone in these backfalls here, tries to hold on. He's only got a scout though, and trying to play close up with that is not going to work out. Stewie has flanked out here, lines up the first kill. Now he's got to get the bomb and run to the site since he has a small window of opportunity to be able to plant this without having to deal with enemies. Goes for it, tries to bait players out, works. Now he's got to commit to the plant or hope his opponent's out in the open. He's going to stick it here, and thankfully for him, Flamey's moving up very slowly to the site, but the wrong read right now. He's not checking lower. He's hoping he pushes back out from upper. He's got to check both ways. This Flamey looks to completely outflank him here. Finds it, but Flamey with a deagle in hand instantly knocks out Stewie. And that is not the upset Cloud9 wanted to have to deal with.
Gosh, and I felt like Stewie played that angle pretty well too on Flamey. Flamey just hit a ridiculous shot. Just who aims head level when he's, you know, elbow peeking. It's just, players are so good. They're so good though.
Well, that's Stewie.
And it's unfortunate that Tarek lost a bomb up there. It forced Cloud9 to kind of play that upper choke point. I don't think they wanted to. I don't think they wanted to go that deep, but they had to because of the bomb was dropped by Tarek, like right off the bat.
So with Navi winning that round, we'll be able to keep their lead going strong. And for Cloud9, their players, I mean, this round's going to be over before it even starts, to be honest here. This round's lasted, what, about 20 seconds, and we've already got 2 to 3 dead. Skadoodle, lucky to be alive now at this point. And Simple pushes in. Nice. Simple for Navi as they continue to take the lead. 10 to 8 here now, starting to push ahead again of Cloud9. But Cloud9, after just that one save, do find themselves with enough money to force into this round. So they're going to go for the bye.
All right, let's see what they got. What kind of strat? What is their bread and butter? What have they been practicing these last couple weeks? I want to know what is their go-to. You're down 10-8 against the old Nave.
Yeah, I mean, and it's really bad for them too because they win the pistol and then obviously get upset a couple rounds later. So having to deal with that now too, the inequality of their economy at this point too, especially if they lose this round. So they're gonna have to be very, very careful. The good news is for this round specifically, Navi still has so many SMGs, so they do get a little bit of an advantage in that regard. But Navi's creative as a team, especially now with Zeus back at the wheel. So I would not count them out just yet.
And Edward, he did something really kind of crazy this round. He pushed Ivy by himself with a rifle.
Goes Cloud9. All 5 pushing to enter. They find the first kill easily. Simple's there for a trade, but it's not going to last long. Now Tarek is going to become turret here for a second as he goes in, gets the double kill against Zeus and Flamey, knocks them out, and that's the end of it. No way Edward's doing anything about this. He's already running way up through Ivy to save for this round. Cloud9 quickly getting themselves back into the game as they're going to bring this up to 9 to 10.
Yeah, even Navi had 2 people inside. They just got ran over. Tarek with that hero push on top ramp, just catching those people off Z. You know, when Simple gets killed in that spot, I'm wondering if he called that they were top ramp because those guys came out Z unexpecting Tarek to be there, and the angle that Simple's at,
I don't
You don't
think
get shot from top ramp.
Yeah, I don't think Simple realized where the shots came from or miscalculated. Since he was, I think he was still peeking that lane at that point. So maybe he thought the shot came from lane. I mean,
You could hear it though, right?
yeah, so
I don't know.
that's what throws my logic off. It's like you should have been able to hear it because it was an AK he had. He didn't have an M4. So yeah, he was peeking the lane, but
it's a good 3 seconds pretty much.
there's a volley on the ground too that I just now realized.
So I mean, it's
There's probably just chaos, to be honest.
yeah, you never know.
It just worked out
in the heat of the moment. Anything can happen.
I think the molly helped it out quite a bit because then that makes that first player have to jump. Obviously, he's not going to be shooting back at Tarek, so that kill's easy to get. And the second guy is just good transfers. Well, C's takes a big risk here. Loses half of his HP, and even more so now as he actually jumps down. So we're down at 46 to start the round off. Not the best way to do it, but at the very least it should scare Cloud9 away for a couple seconds here. As they decide to play into a default once again. 3 players out Ivy. Probably going to send one of those back in a T-Con, or they just stick at the bomb and then come back through Ivy, and the 2 on top of ladder.
As Navi does, they are running that double op setup, so a very risky buy. If Navi loses this round, they're going to be pretty in the hole here for the money, and probably going to have to save at least a round. Yeah, they'll probably save one, because they lost one. Buy one.
The vicious cycle.
The $2,000 mark. It's the key. It's the key to everything.
So Cloud9 look like they do rally, not to go for an outer hit actually, but they are going to go inner again. 4 players pushing in there, and they will keep Rush on the outside of Ivy just to kind of come in late. If the hit is as big of a success as it was in the last round, then Rush can prevent any saves. But if they do need a little bit of help, obviously that early flank from Rush can certainly help things out. And he's going to start to push forward. Simple is there, however, but the smoke moves out. And he, oh, it looked like he got a second one for a second there too, but it looks like he just missed it. Tarek and Rush both finding their marks, though. Rush on the outside, obviously, and still looking to do a little bit of work. And Tarek fending off the flanks, doing a great job of that too. Only 2 players from that position. Looked like Simple was going to be lining up for a hero play, but Stewie pushes him before Simple can even realize it. And now Flamey looks to escape again. Outside of Ivy, Cloud9 are going to tie this up 10-10. They're 6 rounds away from ending this series and moving on into Barclays.
Cloud9 keeping it simple, literally. I mean, their inside strat, smoke, couple flashes, go right in, overwhelm them. Simple's only able to get 1 kill out of the whole team. And so now Navi's going to have to save. They lost 2 ops that round, and I mean, when you play against 2 ops, best way is to smoke off everything and go. Fortunately for Navi, they could not hit a shot other than Simple.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice shot.
Nice setup from Tarek. Tarek's been coming alive a little bit in these past couple rounds here. Some good stuff from him.
Good job. I like that we saw that he watched the flank, you know? Not let, because Navi, this whole series, they've been kind of really sneaky on flanking, on pushing in random spots on their CT side, as you saw on Mirage. So Tarek adjusting to it, tossing his flash, not committing inside, but watching the flank. So good job, Tarek.
Well, now we'll see a broken Navi. They're going to end up on just default pistols for the most part. Obviously, they have Flamey saved. The 1 pistol they did buy into has already been dropped to the ground, but Automatic has found Simple, knocking him out. So just a standard, we can see Automatic trying to still cause trouble too inside a T-connector. Knows he has them wedged to a certain degree. So he's going to look to try and use this position to... Oh, nicely spot. I didn't even realize he saw C's with that jump up there, but apparently got the intel. Fired back, and now is going to challenge Zeus. This will be a little bit closer up. Zeus pushing in. He dinks Automatic, but he's not going to be able to get the kill. Automatic finds another frag. Flamey gets 1 for himself, and Edward was now going to look to chase down Cloud9 here, if they can find it. But both Stewie, along with the bomb carrier Tarek, have escaped towards inner. They're going to have a free open site to plan on for Flamey. It's really not worth it for him to continue this fight. And I think with the extra rifle, he's just going to give that to Edward, and they're both going to sit in Ivy and save again.
You know, I'm curious how many people were Ivy at the point. Was Rush by himself, or did he have teammates near him? Because I'm curious if they could have thrown the gun over the wall. I
don't think there was ever anyone near him.
No one near him? Okay.
No, I don't
Just
think
making sure.
I'm pretty sure they all pushed, tried to push in T-Con pretty quickly.
Okay.
Or were in the halls.
Just making sure, you know, it's all about the little things, you know. He could have left an AK, he could have thrown it over the wall. It's always good to...
For shame.
Yeah, just not let them get those guns.
Oh, they're going to try to drop... Oh, I think his mouse wheel glitched out there and he's jumped accidentally. Stewie's going to be able to trade that. Flamey holds strong, though. Takes down Stewie right after that.
It's a pretty expensive round. I mean, C9 does have a lot, so.
We can see Automatic getting this jump intel too. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like he did just barely see C's there to the left of the boxes. I was able to take him down. And then just clearing things out as he waits for Zeus to push him here.
Automatic playing smart, good angles.
So this is a telling round here now with Cloud9 pushing into the lead here. They could really secure it, and in fact, look at how aggressive Automatic is being. Maybe a little bit too much there as he missed the Q on Zeus heading up to heaven. Rush traded for one, but it doesn't last for very long. Simple immediately fires back, and not only that, but he goes back in, gets himself a second. Tarek will fire back, but they're still behind Cloud9. They need to do a lot of work, and that's a good start. Skadoodle just deleting Zeus from the server, takes him out. Skadoodle even pushing past the smoke to get another one as well, taking down Flamey. All of a sudden, the tables have turned, and it's just C's left alone, but C's gets a gift, gets Skadoodle in the open for free. He's already low, too, but he can't clutch it out. Tarek holds on and wins the round for Cloud9. 4 more to go.
Nice come around, turn around, but Cloud9, Scott getting those 2 really important kills by the bomb train. You see one right there, and then he gets one more behind green. And that, I mean, a round that looked like in favor for Na'Vi, just snap of the fingers, Blue.
Just fell right through their hands.
Fell right through their hands. Not like this.
So now with this round happening, Na'Vi obviously, messed up Molly there too. But it's gonna be a little bit messy going out into this site, and we can see that. 2-for-1 trade to start this off. Let's see if they can recover. Oh no, that quick peek from Simple to get the kill, and now C's comes in the flank. What is happening? They throw this round away. It should have been so simple here, but no, it doesn't happen. Na'Vi take it, and now they're one round away from a tie again.
Take a timeout, C9. Risky play. I mean, you gotta take risks sometimes, but I think that failed Molotov really just threw a wrench in their plan. They mollied their own feet.
Well, they still have enough money, thankfully, for the buy, but that's all of a sudden re-propelled Navi's own buy, as they were going to buy in this round regardless, and winning it just increases the money they get. So now they're going to have full utility. They've got the op sitting over there on Simple, whereas previously, you know, they might have not even had the op. They probably wouldn't have had as much utility. Would have been looking desperate. And now, speaking of desperate, Cloud9 trying to go for some risky plays to start. It's not only Rush that takes damage, but Skadoodle tries to go down ramp. Unsuccessfully looks for the shot, but okay, Automatic and Stewie both finding kills near the bomb train here out on the A site. So that's going to be the change that we needed to see from Cloud9. Fast aggression, and it works out as, again, 5v3. I think Navi's calling it already. It doesn't look like they're lining up for a retake at all.
Yeah, they have to save it. They can't get reset, and they have to save everyone again for the next 2 rounds. So I mean, I think they could still drop guns because of the last round of collecting guns and having so many people alive. So that's what they're going to do. But Cloud9, excellent call on that strat. They made it seem like they might go into their slow default and then hit like a fast... it looked like a kind of awkward timing where they didn't wait long enough to seem like an inside rush, but just hit right outside. So it put Na'Vi in a weird spot where it just caught them off guard. Caught them with their pants down.
Those 2 entries from Stewie and Automatic just happened so quick.
Yeah.
That there's just no room for a reaction from Na'Vi there, as we ended up seeing.
Like it's simple, 28 kills, man.
It was the same in the last map too. I'm pretty sure he was shooting ahead. I mean, even in the last series they played as well, they were shooting ahead pretty heavily.
Yeah, you know, he's doing. Oh, here comes a late pause. I think Navi's probably gonna do a tactical here.
Could be tactical actually, since there was typing.
Very crucial round that Na'Vi has to win if they want to, you know, stay in this.
No, it is a tactical, apparently, that Na'Vi has taken here. And a good time for it as well. Trying to decide, 1, how they're going to buy into this round, and 2, how exactly they're going to play this, as this could potentially be the end of them if they lose this one here. Assumably, again, we can't see their money at the moment, but assumably they would have to go onto an eco after this if they lose this round, and then that just puts Cloud9 right up to 15.
Yeah, I think if Na'Vi loses this round, I think they're going to probably force buy. I mean, it's not optimal. They probably have around like $25,000 to $30,000, which isn't enough for. Actually, only one has 3,000. So.
I mean, they get a full buy here though, so it's still a pretty decent buy. It's a good thing they made that safe call.
Yep. Very smart by Na'Vi. It's not over yet. Even though 13-11, you gotta play for the long run.
And now we just have to hope they don't get wrecked like they did in the last round there.
Oh. It's always negative, you know, you can't do that. You can't get in the wreck, man.
You hate to see it.
And you see Cloud9, they are doing back to the default. They have two Ivy. We got, what's his name? Ska? Where is he opting from? Is he by T-Con? I think he's by T-Con area. Looks
He's
like
Ivy.
Is he Ivy?
Yeah.
Oh,
The numbers
sorry.
are the numbers.
9. I'm sorry. Automatics by T-Con.
Yeah, the 6 and the 9.
Gets me thrown off just a little bit.
Because the numbers are small on this radar.
It's okay.
I don't really just blow them up when I'm at home.
No, you're a professional caster. You do things.
It's fine though. It's for the viewing experience. Well, now we do see really nothing happening at the moment. Cloud9 are lined up to execute on that default, but I'm a little bit worried because this default has been countered out pretty easily most of the time by Na'Vi. The only thing that would throw them off now is if they catch a couple players from Na'Vi out of position, or if we see that entry power showing up again. But Na'Vi should expect this. If this plays in the same way, no, automatic. Doesn't even check on top of the blue train. It's a first free kill for Edward. Skadoodle trades that, but simple. It doesn't even look like he's peeking. It goes all the way out, just swings around to find Skadoodle. Looking for a second in the sandwich. As Rush is going to try to push up through the short lane instead. Seized kill, but now we see Skadoodle impacting here as well. He takes down Simple, importantly, and then goes forward to find Seized behind the bomb train. It's just on Flamey now, but they only have 10 seconds left to plant the bomb. That's what they've got to be careful of. They plant it, but Flamey gets the kill on Skadoodle in the meantime. Now he's going to look for his last remaining opponent. It's going to be against Rush, though. And Rush has been very much alive today. He's been on point. We'll have to see him clutch this one out. And it could very well secure the map for Cloud9, winning things out here. The economy follows through, so we'll see from Rush. He's going to be looking for him, but no, Flamey cannot find Rush in time. He takes him down, and Cloud9 push forward up to round 14.
I think Flamey kind of botched that one-on-one. The biggest thing, I know, my biggest thing on one-on-ones, if I know where someone is at, like because he just planted the bomb, don't let him or her, whatever, reposition themselves, all right? He let Rush reposition himself, and now he had to look like 5 extra spots instead of 1 that was right in front of him. So just take the shot, take the angle, just outshoot him. You can't let him reposition him.
And the flash over top of T-Con lets Stewie just barrel outside of the ladder room there. They go in. Simple is there for a trade. Flamey gets a second too. Cloud9 trying to brute force this as Na'Vi have gone for the force. However, Na'Vi, at least until that point, had the advantage. It's back down into another even fight. Automatic's got to be careful. He's got to check Heaven right now, and he does just in time. Secures that last kill. And that's Cloud9 going up to round 15. One more, and they move on into the arena.
Who said Scott can't up? Who said Skadoodle can't up?
Thorn?
Who said it? Who said it? He's been carrying this team. I mean, he doesn't have the most kills, but his kills have been clutch. He has a lot of clutch kills this game.
These last like 2 to 3 rounds specifically, he's been really impactful. So while the scoreboard may not show him near the top, he's been really showing up. And specifically on that last round that we did see Rush clutch, he really made the impact happen because prior to that, Na'Vi was probably going to win that last full gun round there. But Skadoodle turned it around with his entries coming outside of ladder room there. Really made it happen for Cloud9, opened up that situation, brought it down to the 1v1, of course, with Flamey eventually trading him. But, you know, Flamey lost that 1v1. I think it was Flamey. Loses that 1v1 there. And it gives Cloud9 their 14th round. And obviously with the last round going their way, it takes us on to what could be the very final round of the day here. Na'Vi end up on 5 umps with minimal utility. So we'll just have to see if they can hold off the coming storm from Cloud9.
As you can see, Cloud9's pretty spread out. They don't want to make a move now. They want to take things slow, methodical, use their utility. They have plenty of Molotovs, plenty of smokes and flashes. They could take their time. Just don't do anything super risky without a backup, okay? That's all I ask for. Work together, my friends. But Scott is alone with the AWP and bomb. Oh, Tarek, 2 kills.
Simple trades in T-Con. He's not going to be able to find anything else inside of there, though. In fact, right on the outside, automatic waits. Zeus will catch Stewie hopping around, but Skadoodle counters that out with the pistol in hand. Will take down Zeus. It's just Edward, but he finds 1 kill. 2 more to go. He's going to have to go to the other site to find the other 2, however. And he knows this. Quickly wraps inside as the timer begins. He does not have a kit, and I don't think there's one in this site anywhere. Finds the player at upper, but Skadoodle's too quick on the trigger. It's Cloud9 that take control, 16-11 on the second map. And with that, they're moving on into the main event. They'll push forward into the semi